السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. Inshallah, we will complete Arabic alphabets. Del, Del. This is the name of the letter. Del, letter Del. At the beginning of the word. Del, Del, Del in the middle. Del at the end. How can we pronounce letter Del, or what is the articulation point of Del? When I speak about the articulation point of letter, that means I speak about the place. Also, articulation point means that I use two organs to pronounce the sound of the letter. So how can we pronounce Del? When I say ad, the top side of the tip of the tongue touches the gum of the two upper incisors. Where this place in the tongue? This is my tongue, for example, this place. The top side of the tip of the tongue touches the gum of the two upper incisors. I close the place, or when I pronounce letter Del, I close the articulation point of letter Del because it's a strong letter. What's the meaning of strong letter? When we pronounce this letter, I should stop strongly in the place and close articulation point strongly. So you will feel the sound of this letter is cutting. Also letter T, pronounce it from the same place. At, but there is difference between Dal and T. I will close the articulation point of Dal, but T, after I close at, I open to push some press. At. So the both are emitted from one place. What the difference between them? Dal, I will close and I can't open, but I open the articulation point after I close it to push some breath. Ad. We solved this stress of letter Dal in Quran by something called qalqala, like the vibration. What the meaning of qalqala? I close the articulation point of the letter and open it. Add. This is the meaning of qalqala. Because what? It's very strong letter. What the meaning of strong letter? I close the articulation point of this letter strongly. I stop strongly over the place. So the sound is cutting. So we solve this problem by making something called qalqala. What the meaning of qalqala? Vibration. How can I apply it? By opening and closing the articulation point of the letter. Add. But no, I will open only after I stop in the articulation point and close the articulation point of the letter. I will open and push some breath. Add. Next letter Dhal. Dhal at the beginning of the word, in the middle, At the end, del, no any dot over it, but del over it one dot. Del in the middle, del in the middle, del at the end, and del at the end. Where letter del? How can I pronounce letter del? The tip of the tongue touches the edges of the two upper incisors. Del, del, for example, this is my tongue. The tip, I will use this place. The tip touches the edges of the two upper incisors. I wanted to touch simply because I will make running to the sound. Al, al, al. Don't close this place. Don't touch it strongly because if I close this place or if I close the articulation point or touch it strongly, I will cut the sound of the letter. Al. No, it's wrong sound. Al. In Quran we can say وَإِذْ قَالَ. I can't say وَإِذْ. What is my mistake? I closed the articulation point of the letter. So when I pronounce, I will touch simply al, al. Also letter tha, we took it before, emptied from the same place. But then when I pronounce it, al, I will cut my breath. No any breath when I pronounce this letter. But tha, it is weak letter. I will push press or I will make running to the breath when I pronounce it. Al. How can I feel the difference? I will put hand here in front of my mouth. When I say al, I will feel there is breath. But when I say al, no breath. I stop my breath. Letter ra, ra, ra. Ra at the beginning, ra in the middle, and ra at the end. Ra, ra is the name of the letter. No any vowel here. Now we're pronouncing the name of the letter, not the sounds of letters. Ra. The tip of the tongue touches the gum of the two upper incisors. We can feel if we say R, I will hang the tip of the tongue in this place. R, for example, this is the roof of the mouth and my tongue. For example, my hand, like my tongue, I will make the tip of the tongue touch this place, the gum of the two upper incisors, and hang the tip. R, R, R. Okay. Also, when I pronounce, I must make this shape. R. There is a hole here, small hole. Why I must make this shape? Because I don't want to make something called trimming. R, R, R. No, a lot of raw. I want one raw. How? By making this hole. R, R. If I didn't make this shape, I will pronounce a lot of raw. R, R. No, it's wrong sound. The, the, at the beginning, in the middle, at the end. The difference between it and raw, no any dots over it, but there is one dot over it. Where, there, how can I pronounce letters there? What is the articulation point of letters there? There, the tip of the tongue touches the plate of the lower incisors. For example, this is also my tongue, and I will use now the tip. This is the tip. This is all the tongue, the deepest, the middle, and the tip. Now I will use the tip of the tongue. That is what? The plate. Or we can say this is a lower incisors. There is two plates, plate from the inside and a plate from the outside. As the tip of the tongue touches the plate of the lower incisors from the inside, not outside. As also this letter, when I pronounce it, I will try to touch the articulation point simply. I will not close the articulation point. Why? Because if I close the articulation point, I will cut the sound. As no, I want to make the tip touches the lower. Sorry, the tip of the tongue touches the plate of the lower incisor simply. There is a small hole between the two organs. As also like letter C, as seen and the emitted from one place. As what the difference between them? We are emitted from one place. There I must cut my purse. No any running to the breast. As but seen, I will make running to the breast when I pronounce as. If you put your hand here, you will feel running to the breast. As if I didn't cut the breast, I will change letter Z into C. The last letter, letter sheen. Sheen. Where is the sheen? We can see first the shapes of letter sheen at the beginning of the word, in the middle, and at the end. Sheen at the beginning, sheen in the middle, sheen at the end. What the difference between sheen and seen? Seen without any dots. Okay, seen in the middle, seen at the end. We can put seen at the beginning of the word. Ash. I wanted to know where is sheen. How can I pronounce letter sheen? Sheen, sheen. For example, this is my tongue. I will use the middle. We said before we will divide the tongue into three parts. The deepest, the middle, and the tip. The middle of the tongue touches the roof. This is called the roof. Up to the board. This is roof of the mouth. And this is my tongue. I will use the middle of the tongue to pronounce letter Shin. When I raise the middle and make the middle of the tongue touches the roof, I can pronounce Shin. Ash, ash, the tongue, ash. But I will touch simply because it's weak letter. I can't touch strongly like Jim. Jim, we said before, it's a strong letter. When I pronounce Jim, it's also from the middle of the tongue. It's a very strong letter. What the meaning of strong letter? Strong letter, that means when I pronounce it, the sound of this letter is cutting. Because what? Because I close the articulation point, so the sound is cutting. No any running to the sound. Ad. Ad. But Shin, it's not like Jim. They are emitted from one place, but there are differences between them. Shin, I will say ash, ash, ash. There is a place, small wall between the two organs. But Jim, ad, Shin, ash, ash. I must read the middle. This is letter Shin. Ad, ash. Also Jim, like Dale. We said they are strong letters. Strong letters. We solve this problem in Quran by making qalqala. We said before what the meaning of qalqala. It's like the vibration. I will close and open the articulation point quickly to make the sound of this letter is clear. Aj, aj, aj. Also letter Dal. Ad, ad. Okay. Close and open. I make that to tell you how can I apply the qalqala. I close and open. Dale, close and open. Jim, close and open. But Shin, I will not do that. Ash. Inshallah, we will complete in next class. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.